everybody, I'm Lady Nadra. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if it's your first time. I'm glad you stopped by to hang out with us. Alright. I'm going to do my makeup today. I haven't done this in a while. And this look is pretty much my everyday makeup look, or when I put on makeup, this is what I do. I don't do a lot of shadow or a lot of foundation, but I do wear lashes and brows and highlighter and concealer. You know, this lip may be a little extreme for some of you, but if so, you can achieve this with any color. You know what I mean? You can use any color that you're comfortable with. But I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, y'all. You know, when you give me a thumbs up, it just helps YouTube to know to push my video. You know, so don't be dependent on nobody else doing a thumbs up. I need yours. I need yours. All right. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I've already washed my face with my CeraVe Cream to Foam hydrating cleanser, and I have moisturized with Fenty Beauty's Hydrovisor. That's the moisturizer that has the SPF in it. Now I'm going to use this clear ice and tie my hair down. Today's Saturday, and I normally would color my hair today, but I'm trying to let it grow a little bit, and so instead of coloring it every week, you know, which was working because I would cut it off, you know, cut off the dead parts, but instead of cutting it off, I'm letting it grow. And so since it's hanging on here, I'm probably going to end up having to color it black in order to let it grow out. I know everybody's like, don't let your hair get black. Don't color it black. Please don't color it. I love it like this. And I love it like this too, but I don't know. I guess I'm looking for something different now. I want to look a little bit different. And I'm never somebody that likes a whole lot of hair, and if I do, it's only going to be a wig or something like that. But yeah, I'm not looking to have a lot of hair. I just want it to look different. So maybe just a little bit more full. And so if I color it black, let it grow out. Oops. Okay. Let it grow out, and then maybe I can make it blonde again at that point. You know, I would just have to stop. I have I have quite a bit of gray, so I would be working against that. But yeah, I don't know. I think I just want to see if I can let it grow out a little bit. I may change my mind. If I change my mind, then I change my mind. But for right now, I'm using this clear ice to lay it down. And I have to brush my hair in the way that it grows. I kind of want to give it a break from the bleaching, because in my corners here, it's kind of sparse. My hair already grows back. It grows back this way. So if I brush it back this way, you know, it just makes it look like it goes further back on this side. So I'm trying to, even though it grows back that way, I'm trying to back that way. I'm trying to train it to come forward a little bit so it doesn't look like it's sits so far back. Because this side grows forward. This side of my face is higher and this side is lower. You guys, this is just stuff that I noticed that nobody else notices. But I do notice it nonetheless. So I try to accommodate for those little flaws. But you know, I like me. So I'm going to do this. I put the clear ice on, of course, because I know everybody uses that other one. What's the other one? The Eco Styler. But I still like the Pro. I used to like it with the brown one. I like that one. And so this is the same thing. It's just clear. Alright. So my clear ice goes on. Let me go wash my hand. Now my hands smell like his body wash. But anyway, I've already used my CeraVe Cream to Foam Cleanser and my Fenty Beauty Hydrovisor, the moisturizer with the SPF in it. I've already put that on. I would normally sometimes add my Ambi Fade Cream, but I didn't. I just got a facial from Face Logic the other day, and it was the antioxidant facial. Anyway, I got a facial from Face Logic, and so I have a little bit of breakout here. I got a little bump on my chin, and I had a cut one right here. I've already done the extraction, so that's that. But right now I'm putting on Bobbi Brown Face Base. I'm gonna put that. I normally put that on the back of my hand. The back of my hand gets everything, y'all. And I put it on the inside of my face and then work my way out. Okay, so up here, here, not a lot, but this helps my foundation to go on smoother. Okay, and then just the excess from my hand normally goes under my chin. Okay, now I'm using Fenty Beauty, and whatever if I don't give you the name and the color, the exact color, then I'll put that on the screen below, okay? When I'm editing, sometimes I just get to going and forget. I've never really done a makeup tutorial, a real one. I've done one before, but, and let me say this, I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional makeup artist. I am a professional. I am a cosmetologist. I have my cosmetology license. I've had it since I was 18 years old, and I'm 51. So I've had it a long time. Actually, I was 17 when I got my cosmetology license. But yeah, I did hair, not makeup. So I can do my makeup really good. Well, I won't say really good because it may not be good to you, but I do my makeup. And I'm sharing my tips with you because I don't really like a heavy makeup look. I just like it to be somewhat natural. And so everything that I'm doing, especially with my foundation, you know, you can build it up and give yourself more of a makeup look if you want to. I like this Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade, oh boy, I can't see it. I think it's 450. I think I wear 450. But I like this one because it feels the most like skin. Okay, so I use one pump. And again, I use my fingers for this because this dries down really fast. And so, again, I'm going to put it on the inside and work my way out. And I try to use this finger so that I don't apply a whole bunch of pressure. So if you're wondering why I didn't tie my edges down, because I don't like to I like to blend my makeup kind of into and away from my hairline. And if I have the scarf down here, then I'll go, you know, just up to the scarf and then I'll have that line. So that's why I didn't tie my edges down. Alright, so now that I've got, this is about all the foundation I'm going to put on. If you need more, definitely put more. Sorry, I got my window open. I hope this is not too loud. It's people out there, but I got my window open because I needed some air this morning. I'm a woman of a particular age and I needed some air. The air. Okay, so today I'm going to use my McGrath concealer in the color, oh, it's in a 25. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put this, I'm gonna put this under my eye, but I'm gonna use more concealer. I'm gonna use my NARS Cacao above my lip and on my eyelid. But this 25, it's Pat McGrath in the shade 25, goes under my eye. And I like to let my concealers sit for a minute so that when I blend them out, they don't really move around a lot. So I just like to let it sit and marinate. But this is Cacao by NARS. And I normally put this around my lip and right on the sides of my nose, above my lip. I said on my lip, above my lip. And then I also put a little bit above on my lid. And this serves to lighten up that area, of course, but also as a base to any shadow that I'm gonna put on. Okay, so even if I don't put on shadow, I'll put this on and I'll put a face powder over it, you know. But I like to let this get a little bit settled before I actually start using my beauty blender. So I'm gonna go wash my hands again, and I'm gonna use this beauty blender to beat this. So I've washed this beauty blender, so it's wet. And I'm going to start to blend this out. I'm going to do my under eye first because the NARS Cacao is a little bit darker than this. So, you know, go right up to the edge of my nose with this and blend it out. Okay. So because I let it dry down, it's not really spreading around too much. Sorry, trying to get the corner with the flat edge of this beauty blender. I'm trying to get into the corner of my eye with this concealer. There you go. Now I'll blend this out. Did y'all understand me? I'll blend this out now. And I'm using this, and I'm kind of laying this upward because I don't want to get this concealer into my lashes. I have these extensions on, so these are I'm trying to work around them and not get too much product in them. It's inevitable that I'll get some product in them, but I'm trying to get the least amount as possible. Don't ask, excuse me guys, doing my face and doing all that to my face. I really don't know what it does. It just makes me feel like I'm doing something. Let me see if I can try not to do it. Okay. Oh, I said I was going to try not to. Did it again. Okay. So, there's that. And now I'm going to set my under eye with this Laura Mercier translucent loose powder in the color medium deep. I'm going to take my beauty blender press it into the under eye area I'm not one to bake and all that kind of stuff. I just put a generous amount under there and press it in. Now, if I didn't have lashes, I would do the same thing above my eye, but I do have lashes, so I'm going to use a fluffy brush. Same thing, I'm going to put a little bit in this powder. I'm going to tap off most of the excess because I don't want this flying around into my lashes. And I'm more going to press this in as well, because if I start spreading it, it's going to definitely powder up my lashes. So lightly tap it in, tap it all over your lid, and once you get it off, you can start to spread. Okay, so just in case you don't know, you have to set any kind of cream that you put on your face. You want to set it with some kind of powder so that it doesn't move around. Or like, you know, when you start doing your eyes, the cream may settle into your creases and stuff like that. So again, now this I'm doing this for the people that don't normally wear makeup and don't really have a clue, know what to do. This is makeup for dummies. I'm not calling you a dummy. I'm just saying, you guys know what I'm saying. That didn't sound right, Nadra. That was not nice. All right. So I have set my under eye. And I'm just gonna, I have this Dior brush. I love this little brush. It's just something you can hold in your hand and just kind of blend everything in together. This is what I love this brush for. It's to kind of just make sure everything is seamless. Okay, when I do my brows, I like to start in the middle of the brow and actually work my way out, and then I'll come back to the front of the brow in order to not have so much product at the front and make me look angry. You know what I mean? You've seen people when their brows are just so heavy in the middle. Normally it's kind of lighter and then gradually gets darker. But when I look straight ahead, I'm looking straight ahead right here. This brow sits higher than this one. So I normally try to take my brow up a little bit more. I'm not sure if you can tell that, but I'll take this one up a little bit higher in order so that they match. Okay, now I'm going to use the same cacao concealer that I used before on my lid, and I'm going to carve out my brow, which means I'm going to outline my brow just to give it kind of that highlighted effect underneath. You'll see what I'm saying when I get it done. Take the wand out, just get a little bit onto your brush. Same kind of brush, just a different one. This one is from Morphe as well, but it's just a different one. Okay, now I did both. Normally I do something darker on top, but I'm almost out of this color, so there was barely any on the brush. And so I just went in with a thin line above it so that it would give me the highlight effect around my brows that they were just done. That's the whole point in this. So you want to take your finger, or if you're comfortable with your finger, I normally do it with my finger, but if you're not comfortable with doing your finger, then you can use a beauty blender or anything, whatever you can find to blend this in. Just wipe up and away. Now you may mess up, but you can always go back in with your the same brush you used to put your brow pomade on with, and go ahead and touch up any spaces that you may have messed up, like right here. Oops, that's concealer. Right up here, kind of messed up the top part. So I didn't add any more product. I just used what was left on the brush. Okay, so now my brows are done, and now I'm gonna do shadow. I'll do shadow now. That way, you guys can see what I normally do on a daily basis, which is pretty easy. Because I'm not the makeup guru. Now, when my daughter does my shadow, she uses a bunch of colors and all that kind of stuff. I'm just doing what's easy for me, what's simple, what's quick. And, okay, I'm gonna have to grab another fluffy brush. Actually, I'll just use the same one I used to put the powder on over my brow, over my lid. I'm gonna go in with this Mocha Mami, which is a contour by Fenty Beauty, and yeah, Mocha Mami. This is a good color for my complexion. It's kind of definitely has red in it. But watch, when I put it on, I normally put this just all over my lid. But and I'm going to do it today, I'm just going to go ahead and add a little color right above my lid once I get done with this. But I'm going to put this all over my lid and right on my brow bone. Go up to the brow bone. Again, nothing heavy. It's just going to give a little color up there. Now when I watch makeup tutorials, I always see them putting this color right inside here, kind of give a little depth. That does not stretch my nose out, so stop stretching your face like that, girl. But I also do this because I did push my concealer in some, right? So I needed to not look so, I don't want you to be able to see that, so that's why I go back in with this Mocha Mami on the sides of my nose. And I'm also going to take this and I'm going to dust a little bit under my eye. I probably should use another brush. Oh, I have one, but I don't want to waste that I just put on this brush, so let me add a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm going to use a pencil brush. Oh, this is what the pencil brush looks like. It looks like a pencil. And I'm going to dust this under my eye. Okay, nothing heavy. Nothing heavy. Now I'm going to take a flat brush. This is a flat brush. And I'm going to use, let's see, what am I using? Let's see, I have this compact. It's pretty old, by MAC. And it has this kind of shiny color in here. Oh, I don't have the name of it, but it's like a coppery color. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm gonna tap my flat brush a couple times. And now I'm just gonna press this onto the inner corner of my eye. All right, I'm not gonna swipe at all. I'm just gonna press. Uh-oh, something's in my eye. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna go this way because I have lashes. Again, I'm trying to get as the minimal amount of product in my lashes as possible, so I don't have to, you know, do too much to get it out. So that's why my brush is upside down as I'm pressing this product onto my inner lid. And again, this is just to give a little bit of shine here. This is always buildable, so if you want it to be more, then you just keep pressing. And it will eventually get as intense as you would like it. I don't necessarily like mine that intense on a regular day like today. But if you do, go for it, sis. Do your thing, do your thing. Now I'm gonna go back in with this Mocha Mami because I don't want this to be obvious. So I'm going back in and just going over that, what I just did a little bit with a little bit of Mocha Mami. Just to kind of diffuse that a little bit. Okay. All right, so my shadow's done. Nothing major. It's done. All right. Now I'm going to go in with my is that Kat Von D? Actually, I'm not. I'm going to use this Nelo Cosmetics sticky. Here it is. Nelo Cosmetics. I can't get it to focus. It's a Nelo Cosmetics sticky eyeliner. These lashes are in the style, they're Lily lashes in the style Miami Lights. And I'm using Miami Lights because my lash extensions are very, very sparse today. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this eyeliner to work as eyeliner and as a base for my lashes. Now, I'm not a wing girl because I don't know how to do it. It's not that I don't think they're cute. They just always look crazy on me. So I try to stay away from the wings. Stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch enough tutorials to get it down packed, but right now I don't really know what I'm doing with the wings. So I just put a thin line of the sticky eyeliner above my lash line, and now I'm gonna put a little bit on this lash band as well. And this is just gonna give this something to adhere to on the lash band. It's just for extra enforcement on the lash band. And I'm really concentrating more so on the corners because that's where you normally get a little lift. Okay, now I'm gonna take my tweezers. Oh, here they are. Take my tweezers, hold the lash band in the middle of the strip, like that, okay? I have a handheld mirror right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold my head up a little bit and I'm gonna look down into the mirror, okay? And I'm going to apply this lash in the middle of my eye. Place it where I want it to be, in the middle, okay? Then I'm going to take my tweezers and I'm going to put that end down. Now I can see the whole lash line. I can see where the eyeliner is and everything. And then I'm going to set this side down. Something in there. Alright, so it's on there. And now I'm going to take my index finger and my thumb. And I'm just going to fuse those together. I'm pushing back with my index finger and using my thumb to kind of fuse them together. Alright. Then I will take a spoolie. Again, that's this. And kind of brush them. Be careful not to wipe off your shadow that you put on. But you just want to use your brush and kind of brush them together. Alright? So that's it. The lash is on. All it takes is practice. Now, you may not be able to do it right at the beginning. Like, you know, I'm just doing it so easily, you know. But, because it wasn't easy for me at first either. But it's something you have to practice at, you know. Do the same thing on this eye. Okay, Now I got it on. I had to fight with it a little bit because the problem with my natural lashes is that they're very, very curly. They're and you know, wild. And so when I put the lash extensions on, sometimes what happens is when they get old, they just start going all different directions, like my lashes. And that's what's happening under here. So I should have taken a little bit more time to actually brush them out and get them on straight before I put this strip on. But I didn't feel like doing that, so I'll probably lose a few when I take these off, but it's okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is put on a little blush, and I'm going to use Tiger Lily by Becca. You have to get this on Amazon if you're interested in this color, because I got it at Sephora, but I don't think Sephora sells Becca anymore. And so what I do is I take a brush, something like this. You know, this is the brush I use, but you just want something that is pretty wispy and not dense. And tap it into the product. Again, I always get the excess off. And I normally smile and just go on the apples of my cheeks, but I also blend it out a little bit. Same for the other cheek. And because this blush is not, it has a little bit of a shine to it, I normally take it on the tip of my nose. My Cupid's bow. That's that. And I'll get a really, really fluffy brush and use my Mocha Mami that I use for my, it's really a bronzer. And so I'm going to take it with this fluffy brush and use it as a bronzer. And go right up under that where I put that Tiger Lily. Not a lot. Just to give my face a little color, because when I put the foundation on and the powder and all that kind of stuff, makes your face look a little flat. So you just want to bring a little bit of color back into your face. And now I'm ready for a lip color. This is it for me. This is all I do. Nothing, you know, too much more than this. I'm going to use this matte color. I don't even know what I'm wearing today, but I'm going to put this color on. And this is, I'll put it on the screen, but it's a really dark, like purple. Alright. I had a lip balm on earlier. The MAC. No, I'm sorry, not MAC. Fenty Beauty lip balm in the color clear. I had that on earlier. So I'm just going to go in with this one color, really dark. Okay, this is a liquid lipstick, so it is going to dry, and pretty much this is it. Alright, this is my makeup look, and I'll come back in the outro and I'll show you my complete look. Alright, y'all, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, on Lady Nadra. That's my regular page, and then I also have another page, which is I Am Lady Nadra. So follow me on both, and I'll see you in the next video. Turn on your bell for notifications so you won't miss when I post. All right.